This is a Stella scooter 150. It's basically stock except for sito exhaust and a reed valve that I put together on it. Okay. Now let's go for a spin. Near the Southington water reservoir in Connecticut. It's kind of a nice place to ride around. Probably the nicest place around here, really. It's become so commercial that everything looks like everywhere else. Weather's kind of cold. I'm not really feeling it, but it's a little cool. It's about 50, I guess about 53 degrees. Which, with this leg shield the scooter has and the little windscreen I have, it blows all the wind right off of me, so I don't really get the wind on me. I feel like there's no wind hitting me at all almost. That's why I recommend people get little windscreens. Kind of blows it up to your helmet, the wind that would hit you in the chest. If you're taller, it'll hit you a little lower, but it really changes things when the temperatures are a little cool. It's a pretty steep hill here. I didn't really let it rev out properly, so and I'm in too low gear. I don't feel like downshifting right now. Alright. There's some orchard. There's a lot of orchards around here. You can see the trees there. Connecticut has a lot of apple trees. There's some of the water reservoir over there, if you can see it. Little farm store over here. Orchard, I guess. I'll try to spin my head around a little bit so you can see some stuff around there. There's a little steep hill. Not quite steep, really. Bike's pretty peppy for a 150. I mean, it goes right up, but I'm just right up the hill like it's not there. There you go, zoom up. No, it's no rocket, but for a pretty much stock 150, it moves well. There's some more orchards here. Looks like grapes moving around over there. And this looks like an orchard. Oh, they're growing grapes. Looks like France over there with the long wires and the posts. Leaves aren't out yet. They're a little budding here and there, but still early in the season. Despite Stella scooters have a bad reputation, and they might deserve it because they came with cranks that blew on them every so often on bikes. They came with the case that holds the bearing and the crank would deteriorate after, I don't know, after either really super hard use or mileage, like something like anywhere from 11,000 to 25,000. Even earlier, if you really abused the bike, hopped it up in any way or anything. Changed quite a few of them. Also had electrical issues. Wires came a little tight on the left shifter, so when you shifted, you pulled the cables when you got into fourth. I'm not sure if it was fourth or first. One of the two gears would pull the cables, one of the two ends, and you ended up pulling the cables loose, and then the bike would, seem like it's having all crazy wire problems, but it's just the wires were too short. The harness was too short there, and you had to extend the wires, which was bitchy. But once you get, this bike's got a new crank, and so that issue's taken care of. So it's a really reliable bike. And it's not hopped up, so it'll probably run a long time. Doesn't have the hot, cylinder or anything. Alright. It's a nice little windy roads here. Oh, that guy makes up his mind soon. Whoa, lady, whoa! Whoa! It's always a woman in an SUV that don't get to my way. I don't mean to be sexist there, but quite a few times I've almost been killed by women in SUVs. I don't know why. They pull out in front of me, they almost run, they're just nuts. They tailgate me, and I'm not even going slow. I mean, I'm moving out. I'm moving quicker scooters than these, and they're right on my, it's like they got to get their daughter to ballet class so importantly, They got to run you over. Jesus. Even on my bicycle, I bought an electric bike, and I was riding the other day, and I always ride on the path. I have this really long path that runs across all Connecticut, called the, hold on, let me turn around. I don't want to go, I might just go back and look for another path here. Because there's major roads there, and it's kind of boring. Called the Farmington River Path, I believe it's called. Goes from Massachusetts to all the way down to New Haven, across the whole state from top to bottom. And there's one break in Plainville, which is near me too. So I can choose either side to run down. So I always ride on that with my electric bike. I get a little workout, I put in well, believe it or not, you can get a workout on an electric bike. My bike weighs 63 pounds, 70 pounds all set up. You put it on level 1 or 2, it just barely covers the weight of the bike. So what I do is I ride it on 1 or 2, and I come home with almost a full charge after 10 miles. So I'm pushing that bike. So, I just like it for some of the crazy hills around here. I don't want to destroy my knees on all these hills at my age. And so I got off the path for a little while because there were too many people on it. I said, I'll ride along the road along the side of the path. Lady in an SUV, white SUV, I thought for sure she saw me. I'm like, she sees me. I'm right here in the middle of the road. I'm wearing a bright orange jacket. I did everything. I had a helmet on with reflectors on it. I did everything possible to be seen. And he pulls out right in front of me. I ram on her fucking hood. And she looks at me and I go, lady, you didn't see me? And she's like, no. You know, I don't even get angry lately anymore. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then she goes, oh, well, you know, I almost was hit here too. I go, oh, great. No remorse. Fantastic. But what are you going to do? I'm sorry for bitching, but... maybe women are more busier than men. They're running around like crazy, maybe. Who knows? I'm going to go back this way. And there's maybe I'll ride along the waterway here. If this thing lasts. It's probably out already. I don't know how much time I have on this thing. I slapped together a cheap system on my helmet here. I don't use this helmet a lot, so for $15 you can buy a hookup for a camera or phone. I have an old iPhone sitting around, so I threw it on here. Wow, man, a lot of broken trees. The weather's been crazy lately. Look at busted trees. If you go through the forest, you'll probably see quite a bit. Alright. Maybe I'll buzz around a little quick here. Now, you gotta be careful down here, though. This is one of the most dangerous turns around here. We had a bunch of scooters come through here, and someone crashed right there. You have to slow down quite a bit. And it's a downhill, so if you come in quick, you know how it's hard to slow down on a downhill. Crash right into there. Alright. Skies are nice and blue today, huh? It's a nice little... I don't. I guess I'll make a video of a few of my bikes riding around. Other orchards here. There's the orchard. The apples and tobacco were big in Connecticut. Would still be big, but you know, people sold their farms for housing. So down there, yeah, that looks like wine, huh? Could be wrong. And that looks like more tobacco. No, not tobacco. I mean, apple. Tobacco is big here because the best casings for cigars, believe it or not. I don't know if they're the best, but good casings are grown in Connecticut. Wow, there's quite a lot of orchards here. They grow a lot of Macintosh apples here. That's a good apple to make cider with. It'd be nice to open up, if you have a ton of land, to open up some kind of orchard cider kind of company. Boy, this might need to fifth, I swear. Revs out so quick. Needs another gear with like another, maybe 2 teeth on it. I've got a couple of other bikes I'm building. I'm going to put a power jet carburetor, find a way to put one on my Fireball. Do some unusual things this year, maybe. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I kind of feel like doing it.